Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. These are the 2 free card kits for the month of September. How do you get free card kits? It's very simple. You either place an online order, there's a button right below that says Shop Now, or you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, or you can sign up and be one of my downlines. And that's how you receive these free card kits every month. My downlines get these every month for free. It's my way of saying thank you. And my Paper Pumpkin people also, because I feel like they like doing card kits if they've subscribed to Paper Pumpkin. And I thought that to thank them for their recurring subscription, and that's what I do with these free card kits. And again, if you place an online order, there's just the Shop Now button below that you can just click and go to my online store. It's very simple, and I will be back in just a moment, and I'm going to show you how to put one of these cards together. Let's put this one together. It is just so much fun. I'm going to do all of the embossing for you and all of the cutting. I'll show you how your kit will come. So you're going to get the little cup, you're going to get the overlay, and you'll get the white circle and then a scalloped in native navy. I will already have embossed for you in the eyelet lace embossing folder. I'll run this piece of Whisper White through. You'll get your base here, and this is 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then you'll get an inside piece of Whisper White to do your sentiment on at 4 3/4 by 3.5. So I'm going to move the envelope to the side, and you will get no stamped images. That's why these kits are put together with a lot of die cutting. And I look for kits to buy. I look for bundles to buy, actually, that have very interactive things in it so that I can do these free card kits with you guys. So first we're going to attach this one to our base, and we're going to leave it like this in the landscape orientation, just like that. And you're going to take this, use some Tombow, use some liquid glue because this is embossed. And like I said, I wasn't really ready to do big Christmas things just yet. And but I wanted to play with these. Cups are so adorable, and the set is reversible. I've got nice wiggle room with the Tombow. I'm going to scooch that over just a hair. Good. I like that, just like that. Okay, so let's just look at this real quick together. These are the dies. You get 2 cups so that they go each way. One goes one way and one goes the other. I have the other one out because that's what I'm using for this set. You get your candy canes, a bow. These are little dots that you can put on your cup to make polka dots. So cute. This one has a poinsettia. There's some leaves and another flower right here. I'm very excited about all this. This one goes with this poinsettia right here. So here it is. Some are striped, some are polka dotted too to stamp with. And I really haven't figured out why we have these pictures in here. I need to figure that out though, because everything is backwards. So I'm kind of wondering why I have that. I don't know, but I'm going to figure that out. But here are the stamps, and they're photopolymer. Just a really cool set. And like I said, the cups are reversible. So you can stamp on one side, and then you don't have like this one with this sentiment is flat back here. The cups are not like that. They are like, let me show you, because this is something new with Stampin' Up. So you can stamp it this way, and then you could turn it over and stamp it down the other way. See, because there's no flat on the back of it. They are reversible. So I really thought that this was going to be a very cool set to play with throughout the holiday season. And I wanted to pass on at least making some type of a card kit for you guys with, you know, so that you could kind of start and enjoy this set really quick. It will be released on the 4th of September, and we are just about there. Can you believe it's September, guys? I'm going to take my inside piece right here into my native navy. It goes my Enjoy, and we're just going to do that right in the center. It's like that. And I'm just going to take this little leafy, I don't know, element. And you know what I found out with this? Like if you wanted this to curve, you could set it on there to curve. Isn't that pretty? Let's do that, okay? Let's do that. And then I'll do one up here because it's curved. Oh, I love that. And then one down here. Just a little something different. Just a little something different. Isn't that adorable? So yes, you can manipulate that a little bit. I love that. Now, little snail with this because nothing's embossed on the inside of the card. Nice simple kits, but you're going to have a really nice little finished project. So pretty. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring our circle in here, and I'm going to stamp on it, sending you a cup of cheer, which that doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, right? A cup of cheer could be a nice cup of apple cider. That's delicious in the fall months coming up. So now this I can put down with just some snail right here. And we're going to make our little medallion out of that. Just leave your scallops just showing a little bit out of there. And now I'm going to use some dimensionals on here. And 3 will be just fine. And I'm going to place this in the upper right hand corner of this card. Ooh. Just like that. Letting my background paper show. Okay, see how I've got the white up here and the white on the side and the little eyelet lace there. Such a pretty embossing folder. Now, what I did with this, you can take your silicone mat and lay this down on it. And let me just get that. I've got it in my Stamparatus here. Let me get that and we can do this together. It's very simple. So I turn this to the wrong side. Let me get up in the camera here. Turn it to the wrong side. And I just take my snail and I'm just going to run it across here a little bit. Just like that. And like it's going to be in the slots, but you can take your fingers and just kind of push them out of the way and put this on the cup with a nice border around. And then you could take your fingers and just rub that glue right off of there. No big deal, just like that. And it just comes right off. Or you could do some liquid glue, some Tombow, and just go around, you know, and dot it here, there, and everywhere. And then if you get a little on your project right there, you get my eraser. You can get these erasers at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It's just like a little rubber eraser, and it picks that adhesive up. And remember, when you get these little knobbies around the edges, pinch them off or cut them off. Okay, now we can go ahead and move this aside. Let's pull our card down, and we're going to go ahead and just put 2 dimensionals on this one. And we are done with our first card. Isn't this adorable? And I'm going to just put my cup at a little bit of an angle. What I love about this set too is that it comes with some tags that are in here. Let me show you that. And I will be doing really Christmas cups and everything with these tags and putting some bows on. Look at these 2 sizes of tags right there. Fun. All right. That is our first card for today for our free cards for the month of September. I'll be back in a moment and we'll put the next one together. Okay, let's talk about this card for just a moment. I have used the Sailing Home stamp set. But the way the kit comes, this is how your kit is going to come. You're going to get your Whisper White envelope, not stamped, just plain. Then you're going to get a card base of Whisper White portrait style at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. It'll open like this. You're going to get this piece with the waves already embossed on it in Pacific Point. And then these 2 cut out with the rectangle stitched framelets. This is soft sea foam and this is gray granite. And then this little intriguing tag right here. the reason why I picked this stamp set is because the points reminded me of north, south, east, and west. So that's how I came up with pairing this together. Again, I'm not ready to use the set for Christmas. I just have to like get through Labor Day here. I'm just not ready for that. And this is a beautiful, beautiful set. Look at these pine cones. Aren't they adorable? And all of this that we'll cut out in greenery for you. Just gorgeous. But it has this frame in it also. This is the beautiful boughs dies. And it comes with the stamp set. Let me get that stamp set. This is what it pairs with in the new holiday catalog. And I cannot wait to use these pine cones. So, but I'm still kind of not wanting to give up summer yet. I'm having a hard time with that because today it's 90 degrees here. So it's a little difficult to think of cold weather. So, but here is this beautiful frame. And when I looked at it, after I cut it out, I thought of north, south, east, and west. And I went to the Sailing Home stamp set. And that's how I got this designed. So again, this is embossed. So we're going to add our Tombow. Pacific Point, such a pretty color of the ocean. Oh, I also want to say, I mean, this will go on, you know, this video will go, of course, all month. But prayers to everyone in Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina now with that really bad hurricane. So if you are going to be affected by that, I am sincerely sorry. And it looks very, very, at this point, devastating. So just right there. Okay, now let me get my stamps. I'll get my ones right here. And my birds. And let's see. Here's our elements right here. Let me get all this out of the way. So we attach that on there to our card base, leaving that nice white border around, and we're going to move that aside. I'm going to go ahead and attach this gray granite to the soft sea foam with some snail because it's not going on anything that's embossed. And we're going to just layer these just like that. Now, this is going to attach onto here with dimensionals. So we'll just put those on there to get that part out of the way. And I'm just going to add one in the middle and grab all four corners. Let me just take these off while we're at it, and then we'll be ready to put everything down. Oh, no, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, yes, I should. Okay, yes, I will. Actually, we can put everything down. I had to convince myself about what to do. Did you see that? Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do, is put this little element on top of here, on top of our card base at a little angle. Now, you can do it straight if you want to. You don't have to do it at an angle if that bothers you. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. Okay, now I'm going to put this right here, and I want to stamp, let me get a piece of scrap paper, because my little birds are just going to stamp off just a little bit. And I'm going to first put the saying on there, set sail in the direction of your dreams in Pacific Point. And we're going to put this, make sure I get that inked up nicely, okay, right down in this corner. Beautiful. And now we're going to take our little seagulls here, and I'm doing those in soft sea foam. You could do it in any color you want. And of course, you can use a different stamp set because it doesn't matter with this. The way that it comes to you, you don't have to use the Sailing Home. I try my absolute hardest, guys, for you all to be able, with these kits right here, to really mix and match and use just about any stamp set that you have. I would love for you to order from me. That would be wonderful. Now I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. But, you know, if you just like the video and you want to just make some cards like this, that's available to you also. So that's why I I try to use new product. I try to get creative. Sometimes I find it hard, though, I have to admit that, being creative and not using stamps. You have to use, you know, all of your elements and your embossing folders and, you know, die cutting. Now, you can either take this and put it straight, or you could put it at an angle. The other one we did, I'm just going to put it at the angle. I like it like that. Just like that. And I put my little dimensionals on the back, and so all of that is just popped up very, very nicely. Let's go ahead to the inside of the card, and we're going to stamp our thanks in Pacific Point, right in the middle. Just like that. And now, of course, I had to add the anchors. I love anchors. One time I had a pedicure, and this is in gray granite. I had a pedicure, and I had to do my big toes with anchors on them. So I really do like the anchors. So there's our sweet little inside of our card, and that's how easy this card is to put together. So thanks again for watching, and I sure do appreciate any and all of your orders. These are the free card kits for the month of September that will come to you. Right there they are. Thanks again for watching, and happy crafting.